Just like in game number 4, 48 minutes was not enough to come up with a winner between San Miguel and Alaska. This overtime period is brought to us by Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more when life calls. It's game on. The Alaska Aces missing to win the Philippine Cup outright in regulation gets first crack at the basket in OT. Ontiveros will miss. Fajardo will forward it para sa SMB.
Just got to wonder if they're going to continue to go down to Jumar. He's in the game, so you might as well take advantage of him.
Lassiter is with Santos, Cabagnot, Ross, and Fajardo. Traveling and Ivy Todo.
Oh, tough call. Marshall Lassiter being called for a travel. They actually set up Junmar Fajardo quite well that time. They didn't go to him straight up. They ran through first, milked the clock a little bit, then got him off that screen. Could have been open.
Ontiveros jumps a pass over to Toss there with Azul, Manuel, and Casio. Toss from the outside, could not get the bounce, and Arwin comes up with a board.
I tell you, it's a struggle to score in this game. Defenses have been good, rebounding has been good, and just a struggle. Every point really counts.
The Kraken at the post. Fouled before the attempt, fouled before he even turned.
What a ball fake by Junmar Fajardo. He got JV Casio.
JV didn't know where he was going. He was turning like a tap.
Isang minuto na lumilipas sa OT, wala pa nakakabutas.
Look at Sonny Fox battle at the post. Not giving it in. Now they had to go away from him.
Santos to Fajardo.
What a catch.
And Junmar is fouled, going up this time.
And that's what they've been missing the past 4 games. You know, Junmar Fajardo being able to bail them out in situations like that. You throw it up, wherever close by he's in, he'll be able to get that ball and make something out of it.
Foss picks up his 5th personal foul. Mga free throw ni Junmar at sa atin ng Smart Grow. With Smart Grow, you can share the Smart Life.
I was just going to say that Sonny Fox played him as well as you can play a big man like that. I mean, he denied him, the ball was thrown over the top. He got a finger on it, but still, Junmar was not to be denied.
5 of 9 so far here in Game 5. Make that 5 of 10 para kay Junmar. San Miguel is up by 1, 68-67.
It's like a golfer who doesn't play for a while, loses that feel as a putter, and Junmar loses that feel on the free throw line.
Manuel trying to go to that twirl. 14th rebound of the game para kay Arwin Santos to go along with his 18 points.
Yes, but you got to give Junmar the credit for the intimidation around the basket. Again, something San Miguel has lacked these last 4 games, and he got it tonight.
Junmar ulit. Dalawa na sa maguba sa kanya. Santos swings it to Cabagnot. Matalas dun sa 3. Casio pitches it over to Azul. 3-on-2. RJ will get it back. No!
Arwin controlling the boards. That's his 3rd straight rebound in the overtime. 16 in total. 15 rather.
Big double-double for him. 18 points, 16 rebounds.
Ross on the attack. Saw an opening. Clipped at the last second.
And that's what you need. If you're Chris Ross, change it up. You know, they know that you're trying to go to Junmar Fajardo. Chris Ross, you know, he's being given a little bit of space, not just off that jumper, but even taking it to the basket. They will allow him to do that.
Mga free throw ni Ross atin sa atin ng Smart Grow. With Smart Grow, you can share the Smart Life.
Well, that's a cute little play right there where Sonny Fox, when he fronts Junmar Fajardo, if you can use, the guard will sometimes use him as a screen and get by, and Sonny's not in a situation where he can help. So, you know, you teach guards that. If they're being fronted, use them as a screen. Attack the baseline side where there is no help.
Ross can make it a 3-point lead. He's got 6 points and 6 assists tonight. San Miguel faithful, enjoying that one. Is this deja vu all over again here in Game 5? Abueva with a running hook. Intis, Fajardo for the board. Ross will try and get it across. Ross all the way to Santos. Perfect execution by the San Miguel Beermen.
Magu, in overtime in game number 4, it was Chris Ross who really gave them that step ahead. He had a number of assists, he had a number of points in overtime, and he had a number of rebounds as well, doing the same thing as he did in game number 4.
Well,
72-67, now a 5-point lead for SMB. Abueva with the leather, trying to decide what to do, trying to jump into Azul, ball is taken away. Here comes the San Miguel Beerman, Ross will make a pay!
You know, and just like in game number 4, they had 3 turnovers, and that's what you don't want to happen. When you're down and the momentum is on the other side, things are going well, you need to be able to settle things and make sure that the turnovers, if ever it does happen, it is forced and not just given away just like that.
Casio gets it across. Last 2 minutes ng ating overtime para sa tagisan ng tunay na lakas. Cobra, gusto ko pa! Casio with the leather, gets it over to Manuel. Back to JV. Abueva lurking on that back door. JV feeds the boss. Sobra on that baseline, Jay. Lassiter boards it, and Abueva is forced to give up the foul.
And that's going to be 2 free throws for Marshall Lassiter. This game's getting away from Alaska a little bit at this point.
Look at the Beerman's faithful up on their feet.
You just got to wonder how much this will carry over into the next game if San Miguel can continue to pull this out. Looks like they will if Lassiter can make 2 free throws here. But, you know, if I may just go back a little bit, back in the day, we were playing Sonny Jaworski's Ginebra team, ironically, and we were down 3-0. And we came back and won game 4 and game 5. And, you know, we felt we had the momentum, everything was going well for us, but Ginebra came out and made a huge effort in game 6 and took the series away from us. So, you know, you get that momentum, but it's not automatic.
Alaska remains scoreless in this overtime period. A minute and a half to go. Arwindo gobbles that pass from Ross. So a window is left open para dito sa mga Alas. All kinds of basketball remaining here, but Alaska's got to find a way to score.
I wonder when the last time a team went the whole overtime without scoring, especially in the finals.
JV on the move, gets it to Galvin, puts up a long one. Abueva misses. Fajardo with the board.
Well, they're allowing Calvin Abueva now to actually take those shots and make decisions.
A minute and 18 remaining in overtime. And Banchero will take the delay of game warning.
This is really a difficult, it looks like it's simple stuff, but this is really difficult to try to get the ball in the half court here. In the NBA, they allow you to run to the back court, but here in the PBA, they do not. Of course, FIBA doesn't either. So they did get a foul. They were trying to be aggressive on the ball. The foul and Lassiter, probably their best free throw shooter going to the line. But going back to that, it's just not a simple thing getting that ball inbound. When we played against Pure Foods, we stole 2 down the stretch from the out of bounds to the side and got layups. And it just makes it seem like it's simple, but it's not. It's a really difficult play to get balls inbounds from the side.
Lassiter has gone 5 for 5 from that free throw line here in game number 5. Coach Alex Compton will burn his final timeout down by 11 points.
All of his best moments, I had to say it, is my worst moments. I'm so glad he's up here with the booth with you guys. He was my true contrapelo.
Yun. I think Coach RG would love that. Just to hear Coach Tim Compton, the winningest coach in the PBA. Just to know that you hate him.
Well, he made some brilliant adjustments in series. He really knew how to play a series. I thought he was awesome.
And now Alaska finally with a chance to get themselves on the board in OT. But Manuel still misses on the free throw.
You know, usually it's Alaska who can finish basketball games. With the past 2 games, San Miguel coming up with a notch more intensity and making better decisions.
Manuel finally has Alaska scoring a point in this overtime period. But they are down by 10, 78-68. They try and come up with a stop. San Miguel has 2 timeouts. Alaska with none. Both teams in the penalty.
Chris Ross is a real difference maker against this pressure of Alaska. He's one of the few guys that can beat the pressure all by himself because of their speed and quickness and ball handling ability. And there's not very many guys in the league that can do that. Maybe Jason Castro's another one. You know, Mark Baroka maybe a little bit, but Chris really has that ability to break the press on his own, and that's a unique ability.
Kabagnog misses on that first. Still 63 seconds remaining in this game.
You remember this San Miguel team, man, they've been champions 2 of the last 3 conferences, so you know, they know how to win. They know how to finish games, and they know how to finish series, just as much as Alaska does.
Coach, one thing I like, I talked to Ronald Tubid, and he said, you know, they're going to have to take it away from us. You know, that pride, being able to make them earn it.
Abueva gets their first field goal. There is still a 3-possession lead for the Beermen. Alaska's got to come up with some steals. Coach Leo Austria does not like the alignment.
If I remember also, the last conference, you know, San Miguel swept Alaska in 4 games, so they're obviously capable of winning 4 games.
Here's a steal by the Aces. Abueva will attack, cradling over to Casio. 3-pointer is good! Atin sa atin yan ng Smart Grow. With Smart Grow, you can share the smart life. Kabagnog got it in the front court.
Oh, what a great pass by Chris Ross. Recognizing that, seeing that, throwing that over the top. That takes care of all the pressure.
Kabagnog is going to need at least one of these free throws to make it a 3-possession lead.
Again, we were talking about how hard it is to bring that ball in from the side. It's a tough thing to do, and it's not automatic.
Alex,
that's why Chris Ross throwing that ball over the top, not having to get a timeout, was a big play.
Alex has shot 2 of 5 from that free throw line tonight. Make that 3 of 6. Here come the Aces. They need a triple at this point. JB could not deliver that one. Arwin would get another board.
Jumar was in. Jumar was grabbing rebounds, and Arwin was ability to get out and run. Jumar leaves the game. Arwin staying home and getting big rebounds. So just a complete basketball game by Arwin Saunders tonight.
He's trying to put the icing on this cake. To make it a 9-point lead para dito sa SMB. 34 seconds for Alaska to try and make up the difference. Otherwise, San Miguel will be halfway to something that nobody has ever been done before. This should do it. Kabagnog with a rebound. Casio will still give up the foul, but with 20 seconds remaining, we are headed into a Game 6.
Yeah, Baguio has struggled all night tonight. He's been one of the missing links of the Alaska team. He always is worth a huge 3 or a fantastic play that gives them a lift. Last game, of course, he hit that big 3 that forced it into overtime, but he has really struggled tonight.
Kabagnog with a chance to get himself in double digits. He will finish with 10. What a run in overtime for the San Miguel Beermen. Yung 11-point lead na yan. This is the second time they've hit it, and Kabagnog will still rub some salt into the injury. This is now the largest lead of the game. How about the San Miguel Beermen left for dead with 4 minutes remaining? Back in game number 4, they rally back in that one, and they come up even bigger here in overtime in game 5.
Well, obviously, the San Miguel Beermen coming up big. They knew their backs were against the wall. They knew that Alaska was going for the clincher in today's ball game. Arwin Santos leading the way for the Beermen. Wild card Jumar Fajardo, Coach Tim just playing a heck of a game as well.
Yeah, and I just think also you got to give credit to the coaches. You know, Alex Compton has been absolutely flawless, you know, almost this whole series, and then Coach Leo, I thought, came out and played Jumar to perfection, played Arwin to perfection, matched up when he needed to. Chris Ross coming out, making a big impact. You know, it was just a really well-coached game by Coach Leo, and also the changing defenses that he did, I thought, really made Alaska kind of step back and have to think about things rather than play through their instincts.
86-73 your final score.